We're fine. We're fine. As the words on my shirt say, these are probably not the words that's being said right now by the 9 superstars and the 9 people released from the WWE today, NXT 2.0. On this list, by the way, there were 3 shocking names to me that were on this list, as I'm sure everybody else. But as always, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you like the content, and leave a comment down below of what you think about these recent releases. And as always, WWE came out and said it was for budget cuts. Now, here's the list of people that was released. Dakota Kai, Dexter Lumis, gone. Harland, gone. Malcolm Bivens, gone. Blair Baldwin, gone. That was a referee, by the way, for anyone who didn't know. Draco Anthony, gone. Persia Perota, gone. Raylan Devine, gone. Mila Milani, gone. 9 superstars gone today, right before SmackDown took off, or right in the middle of a SmackDown. These releases. Now, one of these releases, I say, needs to for sure be signed to AEW. Now, I want to point out before I get into this person is that since they are on NXT, they only have a 30-day non-compete clause. So after 30 days, they can go ahead and start competing at other companies, other indie shows, wherever they please. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say the most shocked I am to see get released was Dakota Kai. When you look at how long her tenure has been within the WWE in NXT, to see her character grow, to see her knock this, they gave her a character here towards the end that she's a little bit wacko, kind of like she had dementia, just psychopathic, as not dementia, psychopathic. She was having dark matches. Apparently, whatever WWE saw during these dark match tryouts, they must not have liked. For whatever reason that is, they must not consider her to be ready to be on the main roster. For whatever reason, to me, I think she was more than ready. I think that you could have done a lot with her. She has a history with Shayna Baszler. She has a history with Carl Rodriguez. She has pretty good mic skills. She can hold her own in the ring, etc., etc. This is the person who I feel that AEW needs to go out and sign. Forget about the 2 men, or the men that was released. Okay? AEW's men's roster is too big as it is. You need to beef up your women's roster. You need to bring women in who are going to help your women's roster to get eyes on them, to help get eyes on the product, to bring in some respectable names. Someone like a Dakota Kai would truly switch and change things up inside AEW, and I feel like she would be a pretty good fit in a women's division that it still needs some beefing up. It still needs some attention and some help. The next person on this list, Dexter Lumis, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. Not because of the character, not because of the performer. I saw the writing on the wall for this one reason only. When they released Road Dogg Jesse James, I knew it was only a matter of time before Dexter Lumis was going to be let go. Because Road Dogg Jesse James was in control of Dexter Lumis's character. He was directly hands-on in the construction, the guidance, and everything that they was doing on NXT with Dexter Lumis. Once you pull him away, nobody else having that much hands-on with him, and you can see that after that release, it wasn't too long after they let Road Dogg go, that Dexter's character began to change just slightly. His storylines began to change just slightly. And the fact that he was in the middle of a storyline with Indy Hartwell, which I'm really going to be interested to see how they do this, because from reports, NXT creative did not know this was going to happen. So they say. But he was in a storyline with Duke Hudson and Persia Perota. So with Dexter leaving, he's already changed his name on Twitter apparently. I see Dexter going back to Impact. He was part of Impact before he came to WWE. I can see him going back to Impact. It is possible that AEW does sign Dexter Lumis because as far as I know, Road Dogg is there backstage at AEW. So there is that possibility, but I don't feel like it would be a good fit, at least not that character. If he goes to AEW, they have to change his character 100% the opposite direction. And least surprising to me was Harlan. To no fault of his own, he was pretty much put in a pretty bad spot. For those of you who's wondering who Harlan was, he's been hanging around with Joe Gacy. Yeah, Joe Gacy. He's the guy with shaved head, never talked, kind of like a Michael Myers outfit, if you will. It's hard to get over with the fans when you are given a gimmick that does not speak or does not speak very often. This is the man that many believed was going to be the next Brock Lesnar. He was going to be the next big thing. Pun intended. But when you did hear Harlan speak, his mic skills was not refined, was not great. His in-ring work was not amazing, was not great. He wasn't over with the fan base. Like I said, I don't believe his character. He was given a bad character. Okay, when you're not speaking, okay, it's very hard to get intrigued. If you're going to give someone a gimmick that they don't speak, or if they do speak, it's very little. Then you need to give them something that draws the fans in. A good example: James Bond, Goldfinger, Odd Job. Those of you who know the movie, Odd Job never spoke. He was the bodyguard of Goldfinger. But the thing that intrigued a lot of people, including myself, was the fact that he had a razor blade tipped hat that he would throw like a frisbee, and it would kill you the instant it hit you. Or he could hit him in the neck or whatever. And he had a hand-to-hand combat with James Bond. He knows karate. So Harlan, I believe, they just, for whatever reason, maybe he wanted to be let go. Maybe they wanted to release him. Maybe he was ready to go. Maybe this wasn't for him. Who knows? To me, he just needed more time to be refined. You needed to give him a character that could be worked, a gimmick that could be formed to fit him better. I wish these guys nothing but the best. Also, Malcolm Bivens, who's part of Diamond Mine, he just chose not to re-sign his contract. So they only released him because of that reason. But if you stuck through the very end, like I said, leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys later on.